This isn't going to be a long video. I just wanted to show a couple things that I did to my brand new Hornady Lock and Load AP press. When I got it, I had an awful lot of problems with it, and I kind of resolved them on my own. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cycle through and show a few of the fixes that I made. One of the things that I had a big problem was this little arms here. When I would cycle the press, I had a lot of twisting, especially when it was going to do the priming and priming remover. Well, if you notice here, I had a big gap. For a brand new press, I don't know what kind of tolerances they're using, but I got like 100,000 shim I put in there to actually put this out closer to the little locking pin that's over here on the side. So as you can see, I have a 100,000ths here, which is a tenth. That's a pretty big gap. And I have another one down here that I got a 50,000ths, which would be, what, 1 out of 20. Anyway, this press cycles pretty good now, and it doesn't twist when it goes through the cycling process. As you can see, I'm not getting a lot of shifting anymore. Now, another thing I want to show, I had a little bit of an issue with the priming station. I got that fixed up myself. I've got a powder measure up here. But the main thing I wanted to point out on the Hornady Lock and Load press, and I don't know why they haven't corrected this, it'd be a very quick fix. Every time you go through the cycling process, if you notice, you have this pin here that's going through these two arms, and I don't know exactly what that's called, but as you go through, that brings the drum up through its cycle. And the issue that I was having is this rod over here on the left would actually come off at the end of the pin, get a little sloppy, and I wouldn't get a correct powder charge. Another issue I had in the back, this powder system is threaded back here. So you would assume that this little block down here was threaded. I couldn't figure out why my powder charger was not going through the complete cycle all the way up to the top. Whoops. Pull these out. Not a very good video, like I said, but I just wanted to show everybody my brand new Hornady AP press. As you go through the cycle with the powder measure, when that was coming loose, I didn't know a screw in the back had actually come loose, and every time it'd start slipping a little bit, it'd just go up part way through the cycle. So I was getting a crummy powder charge. Couldn't figure out at first. Called tech support. They weren't really any help. So eventually what I did to resolve this problem, went to Home Depot, and for 50 cents you can get a little, I don't know if you can see that. Let me get my little pointer on there. A little washer, a little star washer. If you put that little star washer on the end of this pin, it stops this little arm from falling off of the pin. That resolved that problem. Of course, with the screw over here and that thing coming loose, like I said, I thought this portion here was threaded. However, it's not. So you have to keep a very close eye. And mine came loose here at the back, which was kind of an issue because I couldn't really see it when it happened. And there, it only go through my powder charge, kept losing its capability. Anyway, like I said, this isn't a very good video. Like I said, there's a couple things I was just wondering, you know, what Hornady does as far as their tolerancing. Guess I'm a little disappointed to get all the slop in a brand new press like this. You shouldn't really have to put these kind of washers in here. And like I said, when I'd have this thing all loaded up and be going through the cycle process, I'd get a heck of a lot of twist because there was a rather large gap in there. Anyway, end of video. Maybe a little too long, first video. Maybe I'll clean it up later. Bye.